In the last 50 years, we have seen a massive shift in where our goods are produced. Many companies in the U.S. have shipped their manufacturing jobs overseas to cut down on costs.
There's a real fear that the skills that come with the jobs and the knowledge around running the machinery will be lost for good. However, one company in Maine wants to change that and has found a way to keep its employees and brand close to home. Walking into Origin USA is sort of like entering a beehive. Mixed within the hum of machinery is an assembly line of workers. They move quickly, but with precision, and with the same goal in mind: to make high-quality boots with materials found only in the United States.
I think consumers are getting smarter, and I think they want to know where their stuff came from, and they want to know that it wasn't made by forced labor.
That's Origin's founder and CEO, Pete Roberts.
We try to show that visibility and transparency in what we make, and I think it's appreciated and valued.
Growing up in Farmington, Roberts watched as one mill closed after another.
I always passed by another mill closing, 100 people out of work, 200 people out of work, and that kind of just set with me, like, why is our community being abandoned?
After seeing companies like Bass Footwear and International Woolens shut down and send production elsewhere, Roberts saw a need.
I guess I took it upon myself, naive enough to think I could do that, to bring it back in a meaningful way.
Now they'll start building what's called the upper.
John Milan was Origin's first employee.
So this is a boot waiting to get attached to the bottom.
He and Roberts used to make each pair of boots by hand.
This is how we used to do it before, was we'd have one of these where we'd punch out one piece at a time.
Oh my God.
Right.
John is no longer one of the men behind the machines, but he knows how satisfying the work can be.
A lot of people look forward to coming to work every morning, and not everyone can say that.
Over the years, Origin's production and equipment has gotten a lot more sophisticated.
It's pulling all the leather evenly around. This is where it's actually starting to take the shape of a boot. So if you order a pair of boots, you can choose what color, what sole, what eyelet, lace colors, all those things, depending on the design, that's actually projecting where the pieces are going to be cut. You can hear, that's how heavy duty these machines are. About 80 pairs of boots a day come off the line.
While the workers here are fulfilling custom boot orders, the team across town is busy making Origin's original apparel line, Jiu-Jitsu Gis.
We started actually in the woods behind my house. We built a timber frame factory. We found 2 old LL Bean World War II era Singer sewing machines, and we started sewing stuff. To make a jiu-jitsu uniform, you have to make it really tough. And I figured if we can make this thing indestructible, then we can make anything else. The vision was always, to build America's next big brand, but 100% on an American supply chain.
That vision has expanded to North Carolina, where Origin is now manufacturing its jeans.
Every dollar is going back into the workforce, back into the supply chain, the truck drivers, the factory workers, and the farmers that are allowing us to make this happen again, this renaissance of manufacturing.
Today, business is good, but Roberts says it hasn't always been this way.
I remember going days or a week without a single order.
Business boomed during the pandemic and hasn't slowed down since. Now, he says, his team gets an order every 1 or 2 minutes.
We have millions of customers all over the world. They shop through our website. It's our only channel we sell through.
It's cool to think that there's people in Australia and all these other countries actually that are excited to get Origin boots made in Maine.
From the leather down to the laces and every stitch in between, Origin USA is putting Maine manufacturing back on the map.
Maine is one of the most durable locations with the most resilient people on the planet. The soul of Maine is in everything we make.
It was so cool walking through there and just seeing everybody working together, because it's like everything just moves and moves and moves right down. And I asked Pete, are you proud, excited? And he was like, I really haven't had a chance to celebrate. He's been so focused on just building this brand and getting it out there. And I think it's really a testament to what they're doing.
Well, what they're doing is clearly not easy, because if it were, there would be other businesses doing it. And this is such a rare story.
Absolutely. And by the way, we have seen a lot of companies across the state and the country be impacted by tariffs. We did ask Pete if he has concerns about it impacting his business. Because every piece of material is sourced from right here in the U.S., he's not concerned about tariffs right now.